get things going. Let's get it started, shall we? Alright, pistol round. We got 2 pairs of dualies out of M80. It's always fun for me. Snav gonna be playing a lurk position, but that's not important right now. Frankie pushing all the way out. It's gonna be Malbs to start things off, but the kills go into the favor of Badass. Gonna be just Swisher all alone now. 1 versus 3. Spots the first head, takes out Dare. Shane gonna get himself away. He's only on 33 HP. Swisher just gonna give the bomb a little love tap. Not gonna go for the full defuse. Is gonna have to go for the full 10-second defuse. Picks up the lock. Oh no, Snav going for a bit of a bad spray down, but the clock on the bomb is not in Swisher's favor. He is gonna get the final kill, but unfortunately the round is not to be. So it's going to be Badass with the pistol. Swisher at least going to hold on to his armor and his flashbang. So honestly, not the worst thing in the world, but not great, that is for sure. He's going to... Ooh, all right. We're going to start things off with a rifle buy from Swisher. All right. I got to check the float on that M4 because I'm just curious if he's called it Never Forget what the float is and if it's a significant number or not. A good first round from Badass is going to mean a force buy from M80 and Manx and Wolfie. Going to start it off with a strong opening. Badass going to push their way over the A bomb site this time around. Dare will take out Manx, so that is one of the SMGs taken down. Oh, but is Wolfie going to allow this plant? He is. The smoke denies him the vision he's going to need to take that player down. I like this. Rec playing inside a CT spawn, just waiting for players to come to him. Smoke about to fade. Swisher going to push right on through it. This is risky. This is craziness. But Badass don't respond. Swisher going to make it all the way out. He is going to be taken down by Shane. But the kills fill the feed for M80. 4 players down, and there's more than enough time to get this defuse in, but they don't have the kit. So it is going to be the round going toward Badass.
Terrorists win.
So 2 rounds already for Badass, but it is going to be M80 with some good guns going into round number 3. Good guns for round number 3. I do like their chances. Badass are going to seek to just rush their way over to the A bomb site. Like they had some ideas on what they should be doing. Again, they had such a hard time last night against Unjustified, so they had to have gone back, looked at that demo, done some serious soul searching on Anubis. Or on Ancient. You get the flashes to come in. It's going to be Snav to not go for the peak. It will be Rec left all alone on the A bomb site. He's going to take a few shots, just back it off. We get the smokes down for Donut. This is likely to be Badass with the bomb plant. M80 going to go for the full 5v5 retake. Rec going to be taken down first. The smokes to be put down, but Malbs is not deterred. Still, Badass taking man advantage. Not health advantage, but still player advantage. Still looking like a pretty good round for them, but the kills are not in their favor now. There's not enough time left for M80. Oh gosh, that was a crazy little shot. Consti going to be getting himself away, and it is going to be a third for Badass. Oops. All right, well, not a great start for M80, but, you know, I'm sure they just need some time to warm up. Badass have already been playing the game for about 3 hours, so they've had plenty of time to heat up. All right, Manx, what have you got for us? Pushing into pit here. Could be a dangerous spot if Badass try to take mid control, but they're not really that interested in it, at least not this round. The A hits are working out well, and interestingly, M80 haven't placed any more players there. They've just got Wreck all on his lonesome. We'll see if Swisher able to stem the tide, stem the bleeding here for M80. Badass start to push up. Swisher caught looking the wrong direction. Will be Snav open up. Now 5 versus 4 for Badass. Next player to peek, gonna be Wolfie. Heads off down ramp. Nades go out. Badass, they start the push, and Wolfie loses his head as a result. The flashes cause Malvis to look away, but he's still gonna take down 2. This could be the round that M80 are looking for. Rek is gonna choose to go in first. The bomb is planted. There are kits on the M80 players. So this round, maybe their most likely one yet. There's no utility. There's only a flash on Manx. It looks like they just want to save. M80 back it away. Maybe we're going to see another team losing their undefeated record on the season. What I didn't get a chance to talk about is, so as of Wednesday, we had 3 teams with undefeated records. We had Nouns, we had M80, and we had Wildcard. Wednesday, Nouns lost their undefeated record to Rocket. Today, there is a very possible chance that M80 lose their undefeated record as well. This is a dangerous position to be in. You know, you never know when that first loss is going to come in, but we do have a timeout for M80. You are curious how the other game is going. Currently, there's another game going on for Fluffy Aimers versus Party Astronauts, and at the halftime, Party Astronauts are up 9-3 against Fluffy Aimers, so not such a good game for the Fluffy boys. Now, timeout ticks down. We do finally have Wolfie picking up the AWP, so this might be the best buy yet from M80. It had FAMAS's basically every gun round, though, so, I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world to have a FAMAS. It's still a perfectly serviceable weapon. Ooh, things are going to get interesting right off the bat. Swisher takes first blood onto Dare inside a Cheetah, and the nade is going to do major damage to Snav. So this could be the first player advantage that M80 have had. Swisher wants to double up. He wants more. Oh, but Consti not going to let him triple up. And the peek out from Frankie. Going to take out Manx as well. That was when things starting to get awkward. Minute 10 left. Rek with a good flank onto Consti. Knows the player is still there. Now Badass 2 versus 3. Bomb still sitting by Cat. Badass have to sniff out these final players. The thing is, though, the problem is for M80, they haven't found Bomb yet, but it might not matter if they just keep killing player after player. Shane, last player standing. And it is Shane, and he does have Bomb. He's going to try to get to B site. But M80 are here. First player to hit the ground is Malbs. But now Rek knows exactly what's going on, and he's going to get the headshot. We're going to have a little tab holding, just because people have been asking. Just going to hold tab, show the pings. Everybody's on relatively normal pings. Malbs is a little bit higher, Snav is a little bit higher, but, you know, mostly normal pings. Now it's going to be a save round for Badass. They will start to get mowed down. 2 players inside of Elbow already gone. The bomb knocked loose as well. Wolfie gonna have full control with the AWP watching Elbow. Can't look away though. Things will get dangerous and he's gonna be knocked low. Pistol is doing some serious work. His teammate is holding him in the cubby. Mangs is next to go. Can he clean up after his teammate? He's gonna pick up the AWP. It's okay, Rek is here. Rek is here to clean up the pieces. Swisher to clean up the final kill. And it's gonna be M80 with 2. So not a great looking start for M80, but they're starting to make a comeback here. We got 2 rounds, but they haven't even allowed a bomb plant for Badass. Starting to come alive here. They just needed a few rounds to warm up. Halfway through this first half here. It's going to be a very nasty looking B aggression here. Mangs has got to be careful. Wisher loses his head. And Mangs is going to follow. Now M80 have to pick up the pieces 3 versus 5. But Badass want to head over to Donut. It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade for Rek. But it could be the bomb being put down on the A bomb site. Badass have full control. They have so much space. Wolfie just holding back over by Cheetah. So it is going to be Malbs on his own for the first few seconds here. Puts a few shots out. He is going to reveal his position. So that could lead to, well, it looks like he's just going to save. Oh, well. Nav caught out. Gonna be losing his weapon. But it is gonna be 5 for Badass. So a good start for them for sure.
Terrorists win.
Alright, well. 5-2 in the favor of Badass on the T side of Ancient. Quite a good start. They're looking like they don't want to be in the middle of the pack. They don't want to be at the bottom. They want to be in the top. They want to be in playoffs. And they are definitely playing like they can make it. Definitely had a rough start to their season, that is for sure. But, you know, the strategy of just go A seems to be working quite a lot. Is going to be Rek on site to watch out for this. He's going to put the molly down to try and stop the advance, but he's going to be smoked out. Like you do, it doesn't matter, still gets the kill. M80 are quick on this rotate. Badass have to get the bomb down fast. But it might not be in time. Malb's going absolutely crazy. Rek getting kill after kill. Malb's finally felled by Consti. And dared to follow up as well, but now Consti's all on his own. 1 versus 2. Does have the possibility. Oh, he's taking a little bit of fire damage. Wolfie gonna put him out of his misery with the AWP. And it's gonna be a 3rd for M80. Badass gonna be on a save once again. They don't have the loss bonus, so every round they lose causes a save. They could go for the force. Consti's got 4,400. So there's definitely a possibility that Badass decide to force, but I don't know if it's worthwhile. I think probably just better to just upgrade pistols, and that is what Badass do. If you want to play mid on Anubis, keep an eye on what is going on. You do need to always put down those nades. Just always do it. Wish you're going to be the first one to peek once again. Oh my gosh. There's all 5 players sitting, or 4 players sitting ramp. I'm sorry. Frankie is off on his own, across the map, on his own little adventure. Ooh. Ooh, that was a cool flash. They go through the wood planks. Malbs and Swisher gonna combine together, make mincemeat out of Badass. 1 kill comes in, and it will be Malbs to hit the ground. But still, that was an interesting little nade. Line up with the middle of the wood planks there. Wolfie not even using the AWP, just using the USP onto Consti. But pulls out the USP for the last one. Could be M80 pushing within 1 of evening this one out. Alright, so it is going to be the buy round here from Badass. They have a full set of AKs. Oh, but it's... Oh, Swisher with the line spray through smoke. Takes out Shane. They're going to even things out, playing onto the mid player. The spray is just fully spray, full spray. Everybody spray. Smokes only. No C, only spray. I'm a little bit flabbergasted. They're gonna go into the good off shot by Wolfie. I'm sorry I missed it. 3 versus 2 favoring M80 here. M80 are gonna have to watch out for this lurk by Frankie. He's made his way all the way through A, all the way into CT's spawn. Won't know if M80 are suspecting it, but Rack, oh, the timing just off by a tiny bit, so Frankie will find his back. Gonna put us into the 2 versus 2, and it's gonna be called out that A is clear, so Badass gonna make their way over, but the peek will work out for Frankie. It's gonna put Wolfie all on his own with the AWP. AWP has the kit, has smoke. This is still within the realm of possibility, but players from Badass are super tucked in. The clock is not going to be kind to Wolfie. Oh, he spots out player inside of Donut. He knows he doesn't have the time. He needs to get the kills now, or it's going to be too late. No, Wolfie going to just save. Badass going to get to 6.
Terrorists win.
A good start for Badass, getting to 6. 6 to 4, 2 rounds left in the half. This is their map pick, so, you know, hopefully they have an idea of what they're doing. I love what's going on with the damage numbers here. Badass, the top damage is Shane with 784, and Malbs has 1200. Ooh, this Molly could do huge damage. Swisher, once again, just if there's a smoke by Cheetah, leave. Go somewhere else. Badass have actually done a good job conditioning the A-bomb site. It's just, it feels weird to me that they're not going there. We already have the man advantage here for M80. Shane has already lost his life. Oh, I think Wreck has been called out inside a donut. Molly down, and there's still more aggression to be had. Badass has taken a lot of space up toward mid. M80 are going to have to be wary of this. And it's happened a few rounds, so they have to be wary of the flank. Badass has completely called off the B bomb site take. The question is, who will budge first? Frankie or Rek? Rek, watching mid, knows that there could be some shenanigans inside of mid. Gonna be on Wolfie. He is gonna hear the footsteps. They're coming in donut. Coming in hot. Now coming in dead. Oh, and it will be Rek to hit the ground. But Wolfie gonna double up with the op. One with the Deeg as well. There's one player left. And Wolfie goes huge. With 4. Wolfie's like, don't cut me. It's like, I can still op. You don't need to cut me. We're into the final round of the half. Final round of the half, and Badass gonna have some rough situations money-wise. I do have the Galil on Consti, but that is the only rifle. Okay. M80 have given up the entire area of mid, and we don't even have Swisher playing inside of Cheetah. So some interesting defensive positions being taken by M80. I guess they know that their opponents are going to be on a save, which is fair, and so they're not giving them any sort of close angles, which I do kind of like. Not much utility on the Badass side, and they are going to get mowed down. Consti, last player standing, is going to at least find one for himself, but got mine is not going to be enough. 6-6 to close out the half. And, fun times. Very fun times. My goodness. Now, pistol round for the second half. How are M80 going to deal with this? Well, they're going to just run in. They're going to run in, and they're going to shoot dudes. We're down to a quick 3-3, 2 versus 2. Bomb is planted. And M80 are just full-on aggression mode. Might not be to their benefit. Kill... Oh, down to a 1 versus 1, but Swisher is the man with the plan. 4 kills on the pistol. Makes it to 7 for M80. Alright, well, so with the bomb plant, that's going to give some significant money over toward M80. So it's going to lead Badass to save as a result. So, buys from M80. We've got two Mac 10s. We're going to start things off with a kill on one of them, so good eco... Or not eco, good eco farming, I should say. The remaining players for Badass all are in spawn, so we'll see. Let's see if Wolfie goes crazy. Oh, he is going to check it. No, is he? Ah, they're all stacked up. He gets the first of Consti. Malbs is here. The cavalry is here. Wolfie, we're going to follow him till the end. He does clean up Shane. That's going to be 8 for M80. Good eco. Good money making. Wolfie like, hey, don't cut me. So, Now we've got the buys here for... Now we've got the buys for... I was about to say now we've got the buys for Badass. Already got the trades hitting the feed. Frankie and Dare have fallen. Swisher has fallen as well. Manx with a kill onto Snav. Badass are getting just shoved over. Oh, smoke to fade, and it's going to be Manx to take the advantage. Now Consti is just here to try and pick up the pieces. There's one health remaining on Manx. We don't have any sort of op for him, so there's not going to be an op traded over. But looks like Manx is going to take a more defensive position as the bomb is planted. Manx all the way back. It's going to be on Consti to try to fight off these players. They're peeking and unpeeking and peeking and unpeeking. And it's going to be Wolfie to finally claim the frag. And it's going to be M80 with a 3-round lead. So what will Badass do? Now it's looking like M80 are going to be making their way to 10 here. Badass on just Deagles. So again, I remind you, Badass picked this map. Badass have the worst win rate on this map, but they do have more reps. Like, they are playing this map more. So it looks like they're trying to get a handle on it, and they're having some difficulties. They did just beat Nouns on this as well. But maybe not the best choice. That's going to be Consti and Snav, final players to try and hold off this V hit. And once again, we have the smokes put down. Swisher wants those monies as the Mac-10. He's just going to go killing dudes. Mac-10, go kill. Well, M80 going to be the first ones on double digits. Looking like they are going to close this one out, but you never know. You never know, right? We do have the buy once again for Badass. This might be all they've got left. Every single player for Badass is on $0 whole dollars, but they're going to make some money for himself. Swisher holding on to this Mac-10 may not be the best thing I've ever heard. He's in full push W mode. He's running right in front of Wolfie. He's just running in front of Wolfie. But we are going to have a little bit of a breather here. M80 are repelled on the B-bomb site. Swisher, though, holding on to this Mac-10 for dear life. Going, I'm going to kill anyone that gets into Cheetah. Will be Frankie to hold off this push. See if he's able to do it. Rack going to be the first one that he has to deal with. Checks the boost, and the molly will be put down to stop it. There's no smokes left for M80, so that this is going to cost them valuable time. Good kill by Dare, and Dare going to double up. That could be the round. Wolfie and Swisher now just have to fall back and save. Oh, Wolfie gonna be taken down though. The Swisher gonna save all alone. Oh, being hunted. Alright, well, M80 with more than enough money left in the banks. Buy in for another round. We're gonna have the full buy here for both of these teams. Nav putting a few shots through the wall. We'll see if it is enough. M80 really looking to make B site their new home. So I got a question. Who has decided that this AK should be expensive? Just because it's rare? Because it's not, because it looks amazing. Like, it's an okay AK skin, you know, kind of whimsical, kind of nice. But like, just because it was one of the original reds, it's now very rare and very expensive. But it is going to be M80 to fall first. Shane with a kill on a Manx. Bomb is going to be rotated back around. Okay, we got M80 with some good mid control. Consti is going to have to watch out. Wolfie has the angle, but it doesn't matter. Malves is pushed up, and Consti's going to get the double with the no-scope. And he's going to triple up as well, so it's going to be all on Swisher. 1 versus 5. He does have the bomb. He only has 20 seconds left, though. But he's going to see Snav peeking out. Bullets do not find their target. Swisher going to be attacked from all angles. He's going to get the kill onto Frankie, but there's not enough time left on the round. This is going to be another round going to Badass. Now, they're M80 are not quite yet on a save. They've got plenty of money left in the bank. They're going to have one more buy here. But it's looking not so good. They're having a little bit of trouble now that the eco rounds have finished. M80 having a little bit of trouble. Ooh, good nades onto Dare. On 18 HP. M80 are still having a little bit of trouble getting onto sites. Very good defenses with the rifles. Very good defenses from Badass. But it is going to be the flash in. Snav takes a good chunk out of Malves, but Swisher is doing work and Wreck is backing him up. And it is going to be the bomb going down for M80. And now it's time for the retake here. Dare the only one with the kit for Badass. So it could get a little bit difficult for the Badass team. Oh man, Wreck, I don't think they're gonna expect this pushed up. They're spraying out Cheetah. But man, it looks like they're gonna choose to fall back. They do still get the kill on the Wreck, but this is gonna be the save from Badass, and it is gonna be M80 with 11. Man, some good rounds. All right, they finally made it in. Well, one more full buy before the money is crushed. This could be the pivotal round for either of these teams, but it's going to start off strong for Malbs. Good for 2. Consti, blind AWP kill onto Swisher. Nav going to get to a dangerous spot. Going to decide to cancel, pushing out into mid. Now M80 have to figure out where is the correct site. Ooh, okay. Malbs is really... Oh, they might not expect this. Shane is looking, but... Is he gonna get the kill? No, Malbs ducks under his bullets. Turns it into the 2 versus 4 favoring M80, but Snav is here. Snav is on site to try and hold off the aggression. He's smoked out, and he's good for another. Puts it into the 2v2, and the health bars for M80 are not looking good. Malb's gonna fall. That's gonna be all on Mangs with 10 HP. Best he can do at this point, I think, is just get the bomb down. But the peak is immaculate! Snav gonna clean things up for Badass. And they are gonna win the round. That was an expensive round for Badass. With M80, did manage to hold on to enough money that they are going to have a buy here. Rek doesn't have the best money, but the rest of the team should have enough to pick up a few lower tier rifles. But it is a full buy. It is a full buy. It is a possibility. Both these teams, they're so close. Oh, Swisher gonna go full aggro. He is the entry, and he is, well, he will fall. M80 takes so much space. Manx with this huge position, huge frag onto Frankie. Is there even any possibility left for Badass? It looks like it is going to be M80 finding their way to 12. The bomb is ticking. M8 and Badass are stuck inside a cheetah. They're just going to go for the save. They're just going to fall back. Albs has a huge flank, though. And it is going to be the round going to M80. They're going to make it to 12.
Terrorists win.
So M80 looking for map point on their opponent's map pick. Enough guns saved for Badass that they are going to have a good buy as well. The utility maybe not full, not fine. But still might be enough. Looks like M80 have pulled a sneaky on him. Bomb is moving its way up very slowly through A, but it is going to be heard here. Frankie is ready for it, gets the nade down. Oh, but he's not going to play on the other side of the smoke. Still going to get the kill on Manx, though. And the kills are crazy for Badass. Malb's down on 3 HP. He's still killing. It's going to be Badass to win the round. Well, now it's going to be M80's turn to save. We do get pistols for them. Could be enough. Will these Glocks do some crazy things? If there are some upgraded pistols as well. Oh, they're going to start things off by taking out Malbs. They're definitely looking... It's going to be a 13-11 here. I don't think we're going to see M80 win with these pistols. Shane mowing down Wreck and Swisher. And, well... Shane is going to be felled, but going to be the only one. So now, you like it how VP would play all 30? We can still play all 24 rounds. Oh man, Wreck has got the MAC-10. How is this gonna go? These MAC-10s have been absolutely instrumental to M80's success. NS is playing 2 players over towards A. And... uh-oh, they're gonna be caught in this fire. No, the fire's not hitting him. Malbus doesn't know there's anyone here. Malbus... oh, he's so close, but he doesn't know for sure. And it will be Dare to finally claim the frag. M80 are taking this round slow, but man, it might be biting them in the butt. They might end up on overtime here. Wreck going to be the first one in. The tip of this spear with the MAC-10. Kills traded on site. Badass are making it look like it's going to be overtime. Swisher and Manx have to kill 3. They don't know. They don't know Frankie is coming up behind them. Swisher is going to get the bomb down. But he is going to be taken down as well. Going to be called down. Manx, the Thunder. Nav on low HP gets taken down. But Consti cleans it up. And it's going to be a 12-12. We're going to have overtime on this first map. Oh my gosh. I was going to order pizza. But I guess overtime good too. Man. This is an absolutely insane first map. Well, we're going to see the first of the overtime rounds. My goodness. M80 taking a little bit of a timeout. Just everybody take a breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Been an exciting game so far. So just relax. We're here to watch Counter-Strike. We're not here to accuse players of anything. We're here to enjoy the game. We're here because we want to see high-level Counter-Strike for NA. And just enjoy the game. We're all here because we enjoy the game. We're here because we want to see the NA teams. We're just having a good time. And the first one to have a good time is going to be Manx. Good kill onto Frankie. But will that be enough? Dare to trade it back. So Manx going huge for M80 is going to fall, but Malb is going to back him up with the dunk onto Dare. Or 3 versus 4 now for Badass. Snav gonna make it 3 versus 3. 3 versus 2 with a double kill on a Malbs rack. The bomb has been rotated away though. Wolfie has pushed it away. And there might still be time left. But with Shane taking down Swisher, Wolfie has to go huge for the 1v3. And he will be removed. The enemy Opper deletes him from the server. Consti turns it into a 13-12. Badass take the first round of overtime. But it is overtime, so it's going to be full buys all day long. Oh my goodness. Malbs overheating in the most literal sense. And Dare just going absolutely monstrous in mid. Frankie pushing all the way in through A long. They're not going to expect this. Manx goes down. This is a flawless round from Badass. M80 have to be kicking themselves with this. But how could you have expected that push? The push through fire, maybe not the best plan in the world, but everything else is just, oh my gosh. Wreck and Wolfie, big adventures through Cheetah. They can hear the spam going down. Problem is that they don't know just how many players are here. They might hear the footsteps, they might hear the jumping. They can't expect where the players are playing here. Now for the push. The smoke goes out and it's gonna be all on Dare and Shane to finish this off. Badass looking like they want to close this out. The CT side working super well for them. Well, no AWPs from M80. They have used up all of their funds. Badass are expecting an A hit here. This is interesting. Oh, Shane mollied out. He's still going to be good for 1, but Wolfie going to go huge. It's a 2 for 2. There is enough time for M80 to get this bomb down here. Oh, and they're doing a good job of finally winning a T-side round on this overtime. It's going to be just all up to Consti. 1 versus 2 has the AWP in hand. But the damage on M80 is not very high. Wolfie pushed up close. And it is going to be M80 to win their first on T-side of overtime. Oh, we get a side switch. We get a side switch. And, oh my goodness. Alright, CT side, how do they do? A good start for Manx. Delete server. To delete Shane, sorry. Oh, Dare has got pretty nasty position if M80 decide to keep pushing. But unfortunately for his teammate, Malbs is still good. Good for more. And the kills are happening all over the map. Wreck has the op now for M80. He's bringing it out on A. Looks like this first CT side round is going to be won by M80. They're going to be spotted by Swisher here. But Swisher going to be pushed away. Now it is up to Badass 2 versus 5. Try and find their way out. How much time remaining left on the round? 45 seconds here. Try and make this work. Dare is going to be put a few shots out. No kill to come in though. Oh, he's going to have Mangs to deal with. But it's going to be Wolfie to finally claim the kill. So all rests on Snav. Final player here for Badass. Has the AWP. Gonna go for a little bit of a run through T-spawn. We do know that this player is capable of opping. I know that Consti has been given over the op, but Snav was the opper before Consti joined the team. Is he really gonna save? It's overtime. Why are you saving? Alright, well, AWP saved for Snav. I guess that's fair. But now we are all even at 14. These teams are looking more evenly matched than I maybe would have expected. You love to see it. You love to see a crispy little overtime. Badass not challenging mid this time around. Ooh, it's going to be Swisher to take first initiative. He's going to spot the players. Just back it off. Get that info. There's so many positions that you need to smoke down before you can peek, but being aggressive on CT side is huge. Smoke is clearing, so it might be high time for Badass to take some initiative of their own. Start pushing around. They're gonna head on over to B. Smoke, Malbs is smoked out. Cheetah is smoked out as well, but... Or, no, it's not. Mangs is in position, takes the first. Dare trades with him. But Swisher is here to keep the trades coming. He's able to back off as well, and now has control of the bomb. Wreck with the dunk, and Swisher gonna finish it off. Bring it to 15 to 14. So once again, the last round of the game. Will we get overtime number 2? Or will we get an M80 map number 1? Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, the longer this one goes, the more advantage I give to M80. Because Badass are going to be playing more and more sloppy as the night goes on. They've already played a full best of 3. 3 games in a best of 3 that went the distance. They were not easy games. They were long thinking games. So the longer this goes, the more trouble I think Badass is going to have, but it does not matter. Wreck going to be the first one to fall to Consti's AWP. That is going to cause the rotation to come in for Badass. And the next question is, where do you go from here? Looks like Badass are going to call out M80 on the B-bomb site next. They're going to get those nades downrange, and they're going to try and just force their way in. The player with a pick, not the worst call in the world. Interesting. I do like how M80 have positioned 2 players over toward long here. Get one over by slant. It's a good position to be in to get some good trades, and Wolfie is rotated over as well. Activation comes in. The smokes are down. Badass are out on the site. Oh, Shane heard, but Molly doesn't do enough, and Dare gets the kill. Bomb goes down. M80 with the potential 3 versus 5 retake here. Bullets fired out, but the smokes are just too much. They're stopping M80 from doing anything. This is ridiculous. Dare trades 1 for 1. Consti takes down Wolfie, and it's all on Malbs. 1 versus 3, and there's not enough time left. And it's going to be overtime number 2. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and order pizza with my phone because it is overtime number 2, and I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that so that I can eat in between games. Alright, so overtime number 2. M80 going to be starting things off on the CT side. And we'll get ourselves to the races here. Swisher is swishing. Badass are badass. Ooh. And the peek out benefits M80. No! It's an even trade. 2 for 2. Oh, and Manx is in such a risky position, but Dare is heading into Cheetah. Looks like Badass are still looking toward this B bomb site as their point of attack. Oh, this is risky. Good flick from Wolfie. The Badass players have separated all over the map. Dare is inside of Cheetah, and Frankie is all the way on the other side. Gonna rotate all the way through. They're not gonna expect it, and it's the time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. 40 seconds remaining. It looks like Frankie is going to be called out by Wolfie. So now Dare all in his own with 30 seconds remaining. Gonna have enough time to pick up the bomb, but is he gonna have time to get it to the bomb site? He makes a squeaky footstep. And well, he's gonna tank out Manx as well. 15 seconds remaining. Does he have enough time to get to the A bomb site? It's looking like he does, but M80 know what's going on as well. Rek is gonna be the first one on site. There is enough time to punch in the numbers. Dare now has to back out through the smoke, but he's going to run right into Rek. So it is going to be the first round of CT going to M80. So first round of... Oh my gosh, we almost missed that. But Wolfie gonna start things off, taking out the enemy offer. Very good start, for sure. And Swisher gonna find Snav as well. So M80 taking the advantage here, round number 32. Badass still want to force the issue over towards B. Frankie gonna take down the Opera of Wolfie, but Mal's gonna trade it on back. Frankie gonna double up, making things pretty good for himself. Now it's time for the retake. Shane on low HP, easy pickings for Manx. Gonna put Frankie all on his own. Last to fall. Ah, good. Swisher doing the most appropriate thing with this Molotov. Well, still enough left with the saved op from the first round of this overtime that Consti still has an AWP on the T side. So, you know, maybe the save, not the worst thing in the world. And Badass gonna get themselves over to B in a hurry. Consti, I don't think Wolfie was expecting that AWP to still be there. The smoke works out for Swisher. He's gonna take the opening. That's the offer down. 4 versus 4 retake time. Molotovs are going absolutely huge. Oh, Rack about to run into the next player. Frankie with the kill. And Badass take a T side of pistol. Or, well, pistol. First round of overtime. Now we're gonna get the side switch once again. Alright, well. Can M80 win it on this T side? Can they do it? Looks like they're going to try and head on toward the A-bomb site this time around. Consti watching close with the AWP. This could be a difficult situation. First to hit the ground is Manx. Consti going to get away as well. Getting away with murder. But as we've seen many times already, you get out on the A-bomb site, you get the smoke down, and then you get away. You see what else you can do. It is going to be the 4v5 retake to come in from Badass. They're losing time very quickly. Good kill to start things off for Malbs. Bomb tapped, but no defuse. And Wolfie going absolutely huge with his AWP. The kills, one after another, but the defuse to come in for Snav. It just never ends. We're at a tie game at 17. 35 rounds. Team needs to win by 2. Alright, 2 rounds left for M80 side. Badass doing a good job of getting the sneaky defuse in. Fantastic round to win. Utility damage coming in pretty high already. Some good damage on Shane. Swisher, though, has already taken some damage of his own. Oh, but Frankie's got a good lurk. Rek calls it out, though. And that's going to cause M80 to head over to the A-bomb site, with Manx removing Consti as well. Prepare to follow. Now 2 versus 5 for Badass to try to get this retake. Shane making lots of noise. Easy pickings for Malbs. And all that is left is Snav. And the 1 versus 5, not gonna happen. So, final round of overtime number 2. Hey, if we were watching Counter-Strike Global Offensive, this would be the first overtime. You know how it is. MR12, MR15. make canned comment about lol, these round numbers make no sense. Every caster's been doing it. Ooh, snap. Playing inside Cheetah. Doing the things that you do inside of Cheetah. M80 just need one more. Badass need one to bring it to overtime. Badass with man advantage. Players on B, 2 on A. M80 letting this clock go. Still plenty of utility left. M80 are definitely losing the utility this round. My goodness. Still plenty of smokes, flashes left for Badass. The other thing is, Shane is going to hear the players pushing up. Oh, good bait by Rek. Not jump right in, and it is going to be Wolfie to claim the kill. But Consti is good on the op as well. But he's not quite good enough. 3 versus 2, 25 seconds left on the clock. Malb's going to try to get the bomb down. They're just going to like wait for the smoke to fade. Oh, but he does spot Malbs. The 2v2. Badass. They need to go huge here. 2 versus 2. Try and bring this to a game. Wolfie finds the first. Is Frankie going to be called out? Yes. Swisher, man of the match, finally finding the final frag. And that is going to be map number 1, 19-17, double overtime.